land is a priceless aspect of our lives. We're essentially a nation of water. And so that little land that we have, we want to preserve as much of it as possible. In fact, the land is so important in Kiribati that we have the same word for land and people. It's called Teata. That's how closely related we are with the land.
During the high tide, the seawater went into the well, making it all both salty and dirty. Now we have to rely on either rainwater or preserved water from the Vuidreketi government water supply. My family and I were at home during the king tides. The king tides came and completely destroyed all my root crops. The water was entering our house from the other side. All our root crops around our home were destroyed. My son has already built a new seawall around our house to protect us.
This is the third time that I have to rebuild this seawall because of the high tides. I know that no matter how many times that I rebuild, the sea will continue to wash onto my land. But I need to keep building seawalls for as long as I can. I am very afraid of these high tides. I am afraid for my family, not so much for myself, but for my family. I am also very afraid for my people. Seeing the destruction from the king tides will fill you with fear. I was on duty when the king tides hit. The tide was so high that it swept right over the seawalls and straight into the hospital. All the patients that were in the hospital had to be relocated to St. John Primary School because the waves came through the front door and straight out the back door. Now the clinic is operational again. A new higher seawall has been constructed. The maternity ward has been reopened and everything is done now.
I know I feel for my people, but at this time I was really scared when I went to the hospital trying to take pictures. As I work for Kiribati Adaptation Project, I can see that the government works so hard to try to find ways to adapt to these changes, and I can see that.
What is so special about the Kiribati culture? I think everything about it is special. You know, things like respect and how our relationship with the environment, our relationships with people. It's those kind of things that we want to see protected.
While I want to tell you about the impacts of climate change in Kiribati, I also want to tell you why I will always call this place home. This is where I was born and raised, and this is where my heart belongs. This is where my family taught me about my beautiful culture, my traditions, my values, faith and spirituality. So the thought of leaving Kiribati permanently because of climate change is something that is not even an option for me. I really love this place from the bottom of my heart. I will not leave. It will be too much to bear. I will not leave this place.
That's why I really love this place.